Good morning, everybody. We are now on the second level of Guild Expeditions, doing, we're actually going to do the first 10 attempts. I've already done the first 2. These gave me 3 goods. You have 4 tries because you're on a boost at this point, so that was really simple. Actually, what I did was I went back last night, did these 2 to get rid of them without using a boost. Now we're on to our first one where we have 4 resources that we need to negotiate with. We are going to do it exactly like we did yesterday, where we put the same thing in the first and fourth position and then randomly fill in the rest. That's great. So we've knocked out a couple of things. So we're going to start with the shift. Coffee, shifting over to here. Supplies is shifting over here. Now we know that we just need to reverse them. And we're through that one in 3 tries. Okay, we should have 5 resources we're going to be working with here. Oh, 6. Great. So, strategy is going to change up. We're going to put coins in the first position. We're going to put supplies in the fourth position. The position is important. It doesn't matter whether you put coins or supplies here. Whatever you put here, you put the opposite over here. Then we're going to use the ones we have the most of first and randomly fill in the rest of our spots. Okay, so now we know that these 3 need to be used, so I'm just going to simply shift them over 1 position. Oops, mistake. Porcelain is the only one that we haven't used so far. I'm going to put it in there. And then with this one, I am going to choose wire because it's what I have the most of. I would have chosen coins, but it's already been played there, so waste of time. Wonderful. Now that we have this, we know that whale oil has to come here. We know that wire has to be played here. And porcelain goes there. So we had 6 resources. We got through that one in 3 attempts. This should be 4 resources, I think. Yep. So we're going to play it out the same way. Coins in the first and fourth. And then randomly fill in with your other resources. Okay, we're going to shift the wire. At this point, in order to eliminate wire, because I have it in such a big quantity, 706 versus only 9 for fertilizer, I'm going to fill wire in everywhere, and I'm going to put fertilizer right there. I know the fertilizer is going to be right. And then this is the only other position. So if I'd done that shift that I normally do, it would have been a waste of time to put fertilizer there. That's why I went with all wire to eliminate all the positions I could and conserve my fertilizer as long as possible. This should be 4 again. Oops. Put the wrong spot there, so basically I'm just filling that in with something on there. You'll see coins are in first and fourth, and we'll finish it out with a tar. Okay, now we're going to start doing the shift. I'm just going to shift gold, our coins here. All right, so this made it very easy. Coins, that's the only place they can be played. Supplies, only place that can be played. Tar, also, only place that can be played. Okay, so we have 5 choices here. We're going to play coins in the first. We're going to play supplies in the fourth. We're going to randomly fill in everything else. Because since you have 5 resources, you want all 5 spots filled with a different resource. Okay, I'm going to start the shift. I'm going to go ahead and put coins there, and then wire here since I have a bunch of wire. All right, so at this point, what do we have left? Coins or whale oil. It can only be whale oil because I've already played coins there. Well, I already played this in one world, and for one of these spots, I won extra attempts. I'm really disappointed that I didn't play out the same way. All right, so now we have 7, so the strategy switches up a bit. We're going to play coins in the first, supplies in the fourth, and then we're going to randomly fill in with resources that we have the most of on the first turn. We're going to do a shift because we know that these have to be played someplace. And then I'm going to fill in with Coke because I did not play that up here. And I need to find out if it's going to be eliminated or playable. It's eliminated, so at this point, we're going to play textiles here. I'm going to try my other resource that I haven't tried yet. All right, so this becomes interesting because at this point we've played everything, we've eliminated some things, but we're going to have more options than we have turns. So, as I said before, I've found that I think the game likes you to play goods more than it does your productions. So productions are supplies and coins, goods are everything else. Wire I have the most of. It seems pretty happy with the fact that you play your good that you have the most of. Hopefully this works. It did not, but I did want to win some diamonds last night, so we'll go back. Let's see what we have. We've already played textiles in that spot. We'll go ahead and go with coins. And thankfully I didn't have to pay for another turn. And that's an example of where the game decided to throw a curveball at me and won a production instead of a good. Okay, so we have 5 goods, 5 spaces. We're going to play coins or supplies in the first and fourth position and randomly fill in everything else. And then start the shift over. This just simply helps me eliminate things. Because I have so few rubber, I've already shifted it once. I'm going to go ahead and play textile here and supplies over here just to eliminate spots. And hopefully I'll get this done quickly because, good, we're only left with rubber and we're through that in 3 tries and my video is going to cut off. So we didn't get through the first 10 tips.